Hello, my name is Gabriel Arquito. I'm in the Sacramento County Country Center 4-H Club. I'm 15 years old, and this is my 11th year in 4-H. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 different genres of music pertaining to the electric guitar: pop, country, blues, rock, and metal. Before I get into the 5 different genres, I want to talk about some of the equipment I'll be using today. First off, this is a Fender Stratocaster electric guitar, and this is a Paul Reed Smith Custom 24 electric guitar. They have some differences, but the main parts are the same. This is the neck of the guitar, and this is the body. This guitar happens to have 3 pickups. The pickups are located at the neck, middle, and bridge. Because I have 3 pickups, I will have a pickup selector switch. All the way up, I'll be playing with the neck pickup. One more down, the neck in the middle. Then the middle and the bridge, and finally, just the bridge. I also have tone controls and a volume control. The volume controls how loud the guitar is, while the tone filters off some of the higher frequencies of the guitar. For instance, it could add more bass and reduce the treble of the mix coming out of the electric guitar. Then I will have my output jack and my cord that plugs into it, which will travel down to the floor on my first guitar pedal. This is an overdrive distortion pedal by Boss. It adds an effect where it boosts the guitar signal stronger than the amplifier can handle it, and it pops and crackles, causing overdrive and distortion. For instance, with the pedal off and with the pedal on. Next, I have a volume pedal. This is just like the volume knob on my guitar, except I can control it with my foot for ease of performance. Next, I have an amp controller pedal. This just helps me control some of the settings on my amplifier that I've already programmed into it, other effects and pedals that I may own. Then finally, I have a delay pedal. This causes the note to echo multiple times after it's played, causing a delay. With it off, and with it on, then my cord will travel into my amplifier. My amplifier also has multiple settings of its own: a master volume, and then its EQ settings, the treble, middle, and bass, another overdrive or distortion, just like the guitar pedal, and then finally reverb. This is an effect that will simulate you playing in a large room, where the sound echoes off the walls. Additionally, I'll be using guitar straps, since I'm playing standing up, and a guitar tuner. The other thing I'll be using is a guitar capo. This allows me to hold down all 6 strings on anywhere on the guitar neck. Some songs I may use what are called plectrums, or picks, shaped pieces of plastic that allow you to hit the strings sometimes faster or with more force than with your fingers. Other songs, it's preferable to use your fingers to pick the notes. My first genre will be pop. For this, I will select the setting on my amplifier, which is relatively clean. It's just going to let the guitar shine through. My first song will be I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. For my next genre, I will select my bridge pickup. I will also change the settings on my amp, removing some of the bass that was in the pop and adding slightly more treble. In addition to that, a slight amount of distortion, which will cause me to have to turn the volume down, as overdrive and distortion does tend to add quite a bit more volume. This next piece is in a different tuning, so I'll go ahead and retune my guitar for the next song. Now if all y'all would join me for some country, Even the Stars Fall for You by Keith Urban. For my next piece, I will retune my guitar to standard tuning for an electric guitar. I will also go on ahead and switch some of the settings on my amplifier, removing out that bit of country twang I had added. I will go on ahead and add back some of that bass, and considerably more than even the pop genre had. Slightly more distortion, and this time I would like to use my neck pickup. Now would you please join me for some blues? For my next genre, I'll be using my bridge pickup. I'll also be adding considerably more distortion and removing some of that excessive bass that was used in the blues to sort of fatten the tone. For this genre, I will also be kicking on an overdrive pedal, which allows me to get more of a rock feel. Now if you would join me for Limelight by Rush. For my next genre, I will go ahead and switch guitars, as the next song I'll be playing is in a completely different tuning. Take a second and look at the pickups on the Fender Stratocaster. These are called single coils. Now as I switch to the Paul Reed Smith guitar, these pickups are called humbuckers. They're basically two single coils strapped together, doubling the power and adding more grit to the sound of the guitar. This is commonly found in lots of blues, rock, and metal guitars, along with other genres, while pop and country tend to favor a more single coil or cleaner sounding instrument. Next, I would like you to join me for a lovely song, Angry Again by Megadeth. Now you have seen 5 different genres: pop, country, blues, rock, and metal. Each has their differences, but the pieces I chose today highlight those differences. But in actual genres, that's not the case. A lot of modern country is actually just pop, and the cowboy hat is worn by the singer, which gives it a country feel. Sometimes they also will just sing about country-related things: trucks, girls, working on the farm. Often, blues and rock will sort of flow into each other as well throughout songs. And the same can happen with blues and metal or rock and metal. These genres are not fixed lines. For performances, there's a stereotyped dress that goes with each genre. For instance, country is often associated with the cowboy hat, while rock or metal might be crazy hair, tattoos, or metal jewelry. I started learning guitar 6 years ago in a group guitar lesson class for acoustic guitar. 3 years in, I bought my first electric guitar, the Fender Stratocaster. Immediately, it became my passion because the electric guitar opens up a whole new world of sound possibilities. I now teach myself electric guitar using many resources, including YouTube. My 2 favorite YouTube teachers are Chris Zupaw and Rob Chapman. These guys are full of energy and eager to teach you the instrument and give you their knowledge that they have learned over the years. Every time I watch one of their videos, I'm not only learning something and having fun, but I'm inspired to continue to press my skill level, bump it up the extra notch, and practice. The best thing about the electric guitar is your skill level is only dictated by your determination and your practice effort and time. Thank you.